Good afternoon, guys. Today's topic is about flying with a firearm, or how to fly with a firearm, rather. Um, I feel like I've seen a lot of information on social media, on Reddit, on YouTube, discussing the topic, but I feel like it's pretty muddy. You know what I mean? So I just felt like I should make a pretty updated video, regular video for a regular guy. In the year 2025, everything's updated. For the record, I live in Massachusetts, one of the more gun restrictive states. But I mean, I feel like if I can do it, then you guys and the rest of the country should be able to do it. So first and foremost, talk to us there. This is my Glock 19 Gen 3. Make sure it is empty. But first thing, obviously, you're gonna want to show up to the airport with your gun unloaded. I mean, I feel like that's obvious, but you know what I mean. Please have it be unloaded, right? You're also going to need a carrying case. They say TSA approved hard sided case, but something like this, right? This was what, $12 from Harbor Freight, right? It is Apache 1800. Great reviews. You can get on Amazon directly from Harbor Freight. But basically, um, it's just a padded case. I have two locks in there, a firearm declaration from the airline. So basically, what you want to do, you're gonna show up. You're gonna show up to the ticket counter with your firearm in here. It's gonna be unloaded, right? You're gonna go show them your ticket, blah blah blah. First thing you should say to them is, "I want to declare a firearm." That should be the first thing that comes out of your mouth. They're probably gonna ask for a supervisor, but for the most part, even if they don't, they're gonna ask you to show them the firearm to verify that it's unloaded and to make sure that the ammunition is stored separately. Like the ammunition's not in the magazines, the ammunition's not in the firearm. Now, airlines have different requirements for how to store the magazines. For how to store the ammunition. But for the most part, they're going to tell you to keep it in the original packaging, and you can leave it outside the box. So to reiterate, you're going to have an unloaded firearm in the case, right? Obviously, it's going to be neatly and shit. You're going to verify that it's unloaded. You're going to verify that the magazines are unloaded. You're going to show them that the ammunition is stored correctly, and that'll be good. I mean, they're gonna ask you to sign some little paperwork, right? They're gonna give you a copy. They keep a copy, and that's about it. It goes with your checked baggage, and then you pick it up on the other side wherever you're going. Now, depending on the airport, they might have you check into the actual office so you can pick it up in hand. But other times, it'll just come through with the normal, like everyone else's baggage. So I mean, it's a super simple process. I don't know why the internet, sorry, makes things super convoluted and confusing, but I'm 27, black guy. I live in a big city, so I feel like if I can do it, there's no reason why anyone else cannot. I can't stress this enough. Make sure the case that you have is not janky. You know what I mean? Make sure it's solid. Make sure it's rugged, right? You know what I mean? Make sure you can drop it and beat on it, because if they can open it with the locks, they're not going to pass it, right? Um, and then lastly, however many slots like the case that you buy has for a lock, like however many holes, that's how many locks should be on it. If this box has two slots for two locks, if I only put one lock, they're not going to approve that. If you have a box with four slots for a lock and you only put three, they're not going to approve that. So just make sure you lock it up as much as you can. Obviously, you're going to keep the keys and not give it to anybody. Um, but yeah, I mean, I feel like that was pretty self-explanatory. Let me know if you guys have any questions or if you want me to cover any other topics. But I just felt like that was something I should do for everybody. Yeah, have a great day.